Alright, so this is the 1966 Beast I bought. Yeah, she's going to need some work, but she's all there. I got lots of parts for her. She runs awesome. Let me get over to the engine side. The motor runs like a top. The transmission is good. It's all apart, yes. But I wanted to take an early picture of what we're going to be doing. I'll show you the trunk. Let me get this off of here. And the cover, because I haven't brought it in yet. This is probably going to be one of the toughest parts, is the trunk. There's a lot of crap in here, but should be able to clean it up. I'm going to replace the tank, maybe. I don't know if the tank needs replacing, but this needs a lot of cleanup. But the body's straight, and going to have to take it all down though. All down. But as I said, she runs sweet. It's got a rebuilt motor, rebuilt transmission. The motor was done with hardened valves and electronic ignition. You can hear she sounds sweet. Yeah, these doors are going to be fun. Alright, good enough for now. Okay, Project Mustang. I'm going to keep track of what's going on here. I've removed the seats that were completed, the back seat and the passenger seat. The front driver's seat is going to get removed and sent out to have that cover put on. The floor is going to get sanded down, POR'd. There's really no rust on the floor, which is awesome. In the engine compartment, what I'm doing here is masking off and removing whatever I can so that I can paint the inside. That's not really rust, that's just, you know, red overspray and stuff. And I'm going to, let me get a light on here, make the black look nice again. I'll do it in stages because I want to mask off anything that isn't supposed to be painted and protect the engine, which has been rebuilt. As you can see, I'll have some work under the hood to get that back in shape, but that's a project for a different day. Project right now is get this thing wire brushed down. I have small brushes, big brushes, sand it down, and start spraying sections in rust-proof black, and you know, treat it so that we don't continue. And that's today's video. Okay, so the driver's seat is now out of the car, which is going to allow me to clean up this inside here. It's pretty amazing that there's really no rust in here. It's just dirt, and get it cleaned up and then seal it. You'll see the car's up on jack stands. I was climbing around underneath there. I found that the previous owner had not connected the slave cylinder boot and stop to where it needed to be. So I had to order a part from CJ Pony. It's very inexpensive. Give me a boot and some new bushings and washer so I can connect it up properly. Take you over here. You know, I've got the side panels out to clean up, and working on the blower fan for the heater. But over here you can see the old seat that I've taken out, and since I have the replacement vinyl for it, I'll send it out to somebody who's a professional at it. All right, that's it for now. I'm going to go start cleaning the interior. Okay, just a quick video about detail. On these 65 and 67 Mustangs, you have the upper and lower cowl. And inside that cowl, there's two things that look like smokestacks. They're actually vents for the heater box and for the fresh air vent on the driver's side. Problem is, as you can see where these vent grill is it's not removable. So what would happen to these is water would get in there and flow down, and those vent stacks would divert the water, since they look like I said, like little smokestacks, and they would divert water down to this exit here. Well, and ignore the work that's going on behind the fender here. This will get cleaned up. But the problem is, and they sit right in here, is they rust and they rot out, causing leaks to go inside the car, and I'm going to show you in a minute. There are several different ways to repair them, but if you don't repair them, you wind up with water in the car, which is not good. So this is something I'm glad I found out about, because I did not want to redo this entire car and then, have it leak by the firewall. Okay, so one of the things I learned is I can get access inside here to clean this out and do something about the top side by cutting this area here open and folding it back. That allows me to get to the vent stack from the front, clean this out, seal inside, etc. I'll probably get a piece of sheet metal to surround the round stack and tack weld it in place, seal it, so that the water can divert where it's supposed to. But we want to address the underside, which is where the real issues come in, or came in. And I'm going to take in the car here. I have a blanket, and I'll get a drop light, because this is the fun part. You'll see what happens when this gets ignored. Okay, so that's where the fan box comes in. But if we look, okay, I got cut off on the video. If we look up where that vent stack goes, this is the vent stack here. This upper piece that you can see has rotted out on the top side, which is going to get surrounded. But this is the concern here, is wanting to make sure we get all of this rust out for a very particular reason from the lower cowl. There is a kit, let me get the light on here. There is a kit, a plastic kit, that literally goes inside this stack and gets sealed around here, so that water cannot come down anymore. The problem is I have to repair this area down here for that to, one, adhere properly and make sure it doesn't, rot out from some other area, and seal it. So that's going to be the task. I also have to do that on the driver's side, and that will require removing the fresh air vent, which is there. So again, that gets the plastic vent stack also. So fun stuff, fun times, but attention to detail.